Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Tonight on the Channel 2 News, Saipan schools have been receiving threats of violence. Also tonight, a singing competition is underway. The winner could represent the CNMI on America's Got Talent. And our coasts have been cleaned thanks to community members' hard work. In sports, a 200-pound marlin wins fishermen $26,000. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
What's the move? Tryna wild out, catch a groove. She said, where you going? What's the move? Tryna wild out, catch a groove. What's the move?
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
A violent threat was received by a school administrator at Hopwood Middle School on Saturday.
On Saturday, one of the administrative staff received an online threat message that was sent to them, similar to what was going on at Francisco Middle School. The complaint was made Saturday, so our commissioner, along with our CID, immediately came up with a plan that we're going to conduct the same operation that we have going on at Francisco Middle School and also at Cha-Cha Ocean View.
The threat was received electronically via social media. Sato says that the culprit is not known at this time.
Investigators are currently working to find the culprits. And as you can see back here, we have our checkpoints set up. Pretty standard inspections and stuff with the students, just to ensure them that, you know, we take the matter seriously. Whether it's a joke or not, it's something that we don't want to brush to the side, okay? When we get threats of shooting, we're also looking for students bringing in possible BB guns, toy guns, whether it's a toy gun or an actual firearm and stuff. But when you get a threat of shooting, then we want to act on it. As we see what's going on in the U.S. mainland, school shootings, mass shootings are active, and we don't want it to happen here on island.
Sato shares that security measures are being taken at the school to ensure the safety of the students.
We currently have rovers at each campus, the high schools. Pretty much every school we have rovers now actively roving, and one officer on foot within the campuses areas, just to make sure that things are going smoothly for the safety of the students.
This comes after a shooting threat was made to Francisco M. Soblin Middle School and a bomb threat was made to Ocean View Middle School last week. 2 individuals have been apprehended who allegedly made threats against Francisco M. Soblin Middle School.
Basically, the 2 arrested were arrested on their juvenile males under the age of 16. They were arrested yesterday afternoon under the guidance of an arrest warrant provided by Sinai Superior Court Wesley Boglin. So the 2 are currently being held at the DOC Juvenile Holding Unit, and I believe they should be having their proceedings today ASAP because of their age.
Sato says these threats are taken seriously by the DPS.
We want to ask that the parents be very proactive and really take measures in monitoring their children's activity when they're online during their social media accounts and stuff like that. But also to educate them that these kinds of situations are not something to joke about. It's not taken lightly.
Buried in my soul, like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find.
Sound of belting voices filled the auditorium at the Multi-Purpose Center, coming from several local singers, all hoping to win a cash prize and a chance to represent the CNMI on America's Got Talent. The Music Performing Arts Competition Corporation held its second and final audition last Saturday for Mariana's Got Talent, a singing contest.
So MPAC exists to be the platform for our musicians to showcase their talent. We have so many talented individuals here, and we do have competitions on island, but MPAC is here to do a year-round competition that will be consistent in sending our people or our winner to America's Got Talent. But the whole purpose of us getting together is really to build a better community for our people, to increase engagement with parents as well as the entire community and the business community. And we can see that that is really bringing about a very positive vibe and positive interaction. And that is what we want to bring to the CNMI. And this includes Rhoda and Tinian, including Guam. We've had inquiries from Guam as well. So we will be going to Guam. We will be going to Rhoda and Tinian and be doing our auditions there. Do we know exactly? Not yet, but it's already in the process. It's in the plan.
3 cash prizes will be given to the top competitors, and the overall winner will represent the CNMI on America's Got Talent next summer. Among the 4 judges sits Vinny Orsini. He told Channel 2 what goes into judging a competition like this.
Totally difficult, and that's why every so many performances we have to take breaks, because just judging it and really thinking about the aptitude of the person, their skill set, and making those differences of like 1 point to 2 points can really break a person's score or them moving on. And so I'm really happy we have so many judges that come from different parts of arts, because that allows us to be able to calibrate our scores with each other. And honestly, we don't even see each other's scores. We don't know how each other viewed a certain thing, but at the end of it all, it's just nice to be like, to smile at each other and be like, oh, that was a good one, or like, wow, or like, oh man, that really touched me. And so I see the judges' face side, but their profiles, and I'm like, yeah, I feel that too.
There were 13 contestants in the first round and 12 who registered in the second round. 17-year-old Bernice Sabino competed in the first round of auditions, but still came out in the second round in support of the other competitors. She shared some insight from a competitor's perspective.
When we performed, it was really cold, and I guess that kind of contributed to the way that we were already nervous to begin with. And I was kind of nervous, but at the same time in my head, I'm like, this is my passion and this is what I want to do, and I really want to pursue something like this. So going on in my head, I was like when I got on stage, I just kind of like put myself in like the situation, like I don't, even if it's cold or anything, just get through it and do what you just need to do, because it's just really what I really love. I love singing, I love music, anything music just makes me go crazy. I love it.
The first elimination night will be this Saturday. After that, the remaining contestants will go on to the finale.
They're all amazing. They all have different tonalities, voice quality, power, control, and it's just wonderful, for the cinema to see that.
For KSPN2 News, this is Trey Youngdahl reporting.
Save big on mobile and home internet with Link. Get a mobile plan with 40 gigabytes of LTE data and 30 Mbps down on home internet for as low as $95 a month. Better yet, bundle your services with any iPhone 14 series and receive a $50 credit, a SuperPod AX, and basic installation completely free. We'll also cover your first 2 months of home internet service for savings of over $500. Offer valid for a limited time, so Link, bundle, and save today. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Half a day, Sinamai. Did you know that car crashes are the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 13? In order to keep your children safe during a car crash, make sure you select the right type of car seat for their age and size. A rear-facing car seat should be used from birth to 12 months or up to 3 years old. Forward-facing car seats are for children from 1 to 3 or up to 7 years old. Booster seats are for children from 4 to 7 or up to 12 years old. Seat belts are for children 8 to 12 years old or older. For a seat belt to fit properly, the lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs, not the stomach. The shoulder belt should lie snugly across the shoulder and chest and not across the neck or face. Do not move your child to the next car seat level until he or she reaches the top height and weight limit allowed by your car seat's manufacturer. Remember, your children are the most precious cargo when driving. Keep us safe and buckle us in. We depend on you. Thank you.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators, so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
International Coastal Cleanup Day was last Saturday, and several citizens gathered to do their parts in keeping Saipan's beaches clean. Founded over 30 years ago, International Coastal Cleanup Day was created to bring attention to the ocean's pollution problem and rally communities together to help clean up the coasts. Iman Masonic Lodge participated in the cleanup and focused on Susupi Beach Park.
This is an annual basis of cleaning our coastal internationally. This place, Susupi Park, is our assigned area. We do it online booking for the assigned area. So the purpose of this one is to make sure we protect our environment. That's one of the avenues that Freemasonry is also doing, protecting the environment. And not only that, this is a monthly and a yearly, annually basis to make sure our coastal is free from any debris, plastic, waste that will cause problem on our aquatics and even in our land.
The Masonic Lodge wasn't the only group to come out. Among others, the crew at McDonald's hit the beaches early in the morning to help remove trash from the coast.
The importance of doing this is really just to keep our island clean, number one. Not just for the tourists, not just for the locals, but really just because we're giving back to the world that gives us so much. And keeping it clean is really the bare minimum of something that we can do, but something that's, very, how do I say this, looked over. Like, oh, I'm just going to leave my trash. Someone will pick it up, and that someone's going to be us today. As volunteers, we want to make sure that, our beaches are clean, giving back to the world that gave back to us.
Jihan Yunus with the Mariana Trench Marine National Monument was posted up on Micro Beach. She shared information on the effects of pollution on the Marianas Trench.
We are here with the National Park Service and U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service as partners for this effort. And really this effort is all about just this common goal of keeping trash-free seas. And we're finding out that a little goes a long way. A lot of what we do here on land impacts our oceans and then eventually is also ending up in the deep, right? So we are finding trash in the Mariana Trench. We see plastic, we see common marine debris items like soda cans, and such. And I know in many of our beach areas around the CNMI, we often find common marine debris items. So what we do on land is very important and impacts our ocean.
Channel 2 caught up with Nildino Tysican with the Division of Coastal Resources Management, who helped organize the cleanup.
Just knowing that the community is aware that this is like an issue that comes up like every year, and them contributing their time to come out and clean up it's very heartwarming. And so it's not only important to us as Division of Coastal Resources Management, but it's also important to the people, the locals, the community. And I wouldn't necessarily say that this is the biggest event, but knowing that everyone around the island hears about this and they have an area that they prefer to clean or they want to clean, that pretty much says it all, that cleaning up our island is like one of the most important days for us locals.
In our last episode of Mountains 12, the Saipan Boys were in the Utah hills with daily rides and a common theme of looking for water. The daily rides are challenging with long climbs that get burned off by some quick descents. What's been the hardest part of this bike ride so far?
The hardest part, I think, is the back-to-back riding. When I'm in Colorado, I might go on a 35-mile bike ride, but I probably won't do another one for another week or more. So just this constant grind, 35 to 40 miles a day, and really no reprieve. And then, of course, the altitude and the climbing. And that's by far the most difficult thing, just the wear and tear on the body.
We're pretty exhausted at the end of the day, I got to say. We've come in pretty tired.
Camp, first thing, drinks. Everybody wants something to drink, something really cold. Then after things settle down for maybe a half hour, then everyone starts getting really hungry. So food is the next important thing. And if you know Peter Sinclair, you don't interfere with him and access to food. So you start cooking really fast.
After dinner, it's campfire time.
And because it's not all about Russ, I've got one other thing I wanted to do. But it's pretty much all about
It's pretty much all about
Yeah, it's all about Russ.
Well, I might as well go back over yonder, way back across that hill. Cause I know if my baby don't love me, I know her sister will.
Our pal Russ is riding great, charging really towards, through, and away from cancer all at the same time.
Yes! Yeah!
The bike trip has been truly epic. We've got 12 guys here. We're on day 4. The scenery's been amazing, and the bike riding's been tremendous. But way more importantly, the friendship among the 12 and being all together with your buddies.
I mean, we're here because Russ is surviving cancer, and that's what's brought us all together. He's such a special guy. And we're just looking around, comparing lives, talking to each other, and you're realizing life can be short. You never know. You don't know how much time you got. And if you don't start doing stuff like this, if you don't do it now while you can, you might not get the chance.
Your wife has also battled cancer. You've had, what are some, and your son has had some serious health challenges. What are, how do you handle that as a husband and father? And how do you do that?
Well, you know, you don't get a choice in these things, right? They come at you, and it's funny. It's a lot like adventure racing. You got to go forward. You got to make the forward progress. It doesn't really matter what the obstacle is. In our case, it's a number of health issues, and you just got to say, there's only one way for us to do this, and we just got to get through it, whatever it's going to take.
It's the friends, the family, the people that you hang with. And so, Quinn, I hope this is a special trip for you. You've got some really good people around you.
Next on Mountains 12, the boys are cooking up a storm, but finding water is harder than expected. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Premium office space available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park on Capitol Hill. Upgrade your work-life balance and enjoy a distinctive blend of location and nature with open spaces and ocean views. It's the perfect place for creative professionals who want real results. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
At the Johnny Walker Blue Label Classic Billfish Tournament, Papasan, captained by Jack Torres, pulled in a 200-pound marlin, winning them over $26,000. Here's what Torres had to say.
It feels great. This is the inaugural derby, thanks to Charles and the company for sponsoring. But Curtis came up with the idea, and it's a teamwork. The whole CNMI came together, and we got some families from Tinian and Guam that came and joined us, so we thank them for coming. But it's been a ride. Yeah, we actually had three strikes, and we hooked up in the last one, so we're lucky.
The crew was made up of himself and 4 anglers, joined by Torres' brothers and more. They fought the fish for around 30 minutes before pulling it out of the water. This is the first time the Saipan Fishermen's Association has put on the tournament. Curtis Danco says that this is the largest payout fishing derby in the Marianas.
95% of the earnings or the registration is going back to the fishermen. So it's a $1,000 registration fee. And a portion and proceeds of that go to the Saipan Fishermen's Association for community service projects and for assisting and preserving the culture of fishing in an area and promoting tourism.
Danco says that competitors in the tournament hailed from Guam, Japan, Palau, and more.
They heard about it and wanted to be a part of it, so they were all here. There's a lot of notables in this year's derby. This is the inaugural derby, so this is the first derby of its kind. And we've had a tremendous amount of success. We have a total of 28 registered boats, 3 of them being from Guam.
The tournament was specifically geared towards catching billfish. Danco said that blue marlins were caught more than any other fish in the tournament.
We've got some vibrant waters, vibrant reefs. It's the most optimal area to fish for a species of billfish.
For KSPN2 News, this is Trey Youngdahl reporting.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Taking a look at our weather tonight, mostly cloudy with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. East winds 10 miles per hour with lows around 79 and a 40% chance of showers. Tuesday will be partly sunny with scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. East winds 10 to 20 miles per hour with highs around 87 and a 40% chance of showers. Tuesday night's looking to be partly cloudy with isolated showers. East winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with lows around 79 and a 20% chance of showers. High tide will be 2.0 feet at 9:33 p.m. this evening. Low tide will be 0.4 feet at 4:06 a.m. Tuesday. And high tide will be 1.9 feet at 10:32 a.m. Tuesday.